Alright, the purpose of this short video is to familiarize yourself with this window unit trainer that we've developed. You'll notice that we cut the whole side out of the window unit so that we could access stuff within it. We also took all the electrical components out, or at least the majority of them, mounted them on top so we could get to them easily. Because of this, it means that when this trainer is plugged in, there's live electricity up here on top on those connection points, so do not touch anything up here on top of the window unit. Alright, we have a control panel here. On this control panel to start this unit, and depending on your lab, it may be running already when you come up to it, or you may be asked to start it. We turn the on-off switch, we rather push it. Then we're going to hit the mode switch until the little green light indicates we're in cooling mode. Then we're going to hit the down arrow and run it all the way down to 60 degrees so that it'll stay on for a while. I don't know if you can see that well with this lighting, but it says 60 right there. Alright, the compressor has come on. We'll see that our low side pressure got pulled down and now it's rising slowly. High side pressure is going up. When you're asked to read these pressures, read on this outer scale right here in PSI, this outer scale right here in PSI. It may take a few minutes after it's been started for it to stabilize and get to the operating pressures that it's going to be running at. Alright, when we look down inside here, let's look at what we see inside this panel. Alright, our basic vapor compression cycle has 4 components. One of those is this compressor right here. Alright, this compressor has an inlet back on the back side or right over here. And I got to be careful putting my finger in there because there's a fan sitting on the end of that shaft, so don't stick your hands back in. The suction is entering the compressor right here. The compressor is compressing it, and it's coming out the top to the discharge line. Right, that discharge line goes across and down, and across here, going back there, and after the discharge line, we go into the condenser. So you see it going up top, tubing at the top of the condenser. You look at the bottom, it comes out the bottom of the condenser down there into this liquid line. This liquid line, which is painted red right here, comes up and goes through a little strainer device. This isn't one of the essential components, but in this system we have one. Then refrigerant goes through this restricted tube. This is called a capillary tube, and on this system that acts as the metering device for this system. So far we've seen our compressor, tubing going to our condenser back here, and by the way, if you step around the back, we see that condenser coil and air being blown out of it. So our condenser is back there. Again, we go through our liquid line, through our metering device. Metering device enters the evaporator down through here, comes back out of the evaporator on the suction line. That suction line goes back around to the back side, comes through that device known as an accumulator, and re-enters the compressor back here. So that's our 4 major components. We got a compressor, we got a condenser on the back side, we have a metering device, which is this capillary tube, and we have an evaporator, which I can expose right here by pulling this panel off. Pull the air filter back. You can see that evaporator coil in here. Now to speak about airflow, briefly what's happening, there is a fan which pulls air into the evaporator down here at the bottom and blows that air out at the top here. So this is where our cold air is going to be. This is where our room air is going to go in. Hopefully it's going to be colder by the time it comes out. When this thing's sitting in a window, everything from about here back will be outside. Just the front part of this unit will be inside. So there's some grills here where air will be allowed to be drawn in through this side. Air is drawn in through the top. And air is drawn in through this grill on this side to be blown across that condenser. We put our hand back here, we can feel the air being blown out the back side of this thing from that condenser. So if we look in there, basically there's a fan motor. It's spinning that fan, pulling air in this side of the unit and blowing it through that condenser out the back side. So that's our airflow patterns. I believe we've covered just about everything on here. If there's anything else, we'll cover it. And hopefully clear up any questions before you have to come out here and work with this unit.